Hey guys, what's up? So this is Thomas here with NCJK Crawler, and I'm going to show you around. So it has a 3.5-inch lift. It's a rock crawler X Factor series on 37-inch Cooper STT Pros. The front axle is a Dynatrac Pro Rock 44. As you can see down here, it's got the Reed Racing knuckles with RCV shafts. Geared 513 with ARB air lockers in the front. So that's the hydro assist from West Texas Offroad, or otherwise known as Redneck Ram. The steering is Synergy, the drag link and tie rod, and then the adjustable track bar is also rock crawler that comes with the kit. So I have the Curry anti-rocks in the front here. You can see how those are connected down there. Also have them in the rear. They work great off-road, don't have to disconnect anything. And then for shocks, I'm running the Fox 2.0 remote reservoir shocks. Inner fenders are Arctic Industries. They're aluminum, and then I just painted them with some rattle can bed liner. The wheels, they are ATX American Racing wheels. The Ravine 194s. Pretty cool. And then I just won best wheels at the truck show or car show the other day, so that was pretty cool. All right, so moving on back now, we have the Evo rock sliders. Typically they're 1.5-inch DOM tubing, and they weld straight onto the frame, and they move a little bit when you hit a big rock. One ton off-roading I did, we sleeved it with 1.5-inch DOM tubing, so now they're a lot thicker, a lot stronger. They're still welded to the frame, as you can see up under here. So they go directly to the frame there, and then we just welded it back together right up there on both sides. Non-Rubicon Dana 44 axle in the rear. It's got 10 factory chromoly shafts in there. Poison Spider bombshell diff cover. The Evo guards for the shocks there with the Fox 2.0, and then stainless steel brake lines on all around. One of my favorite upgrades as far as lighting goes is the Oro rock lights. So they're magnetic, they're really bright, and they just stick right there. And they do have a little hole in them right there, and if you're wanting to hard mount them. These here are rigid LED cubes. They're good for camping, backup lights, whatever it may be. The rear armor, I believe, is Poison Spider. It may be Smitty built as well. Not totally sure on that. Let's see. We got the Poison Spider rocker protector there. Probably one of my favorite upgrades is this top right here. It's the Best Top Hybrid Trek Top. So these windows, they're actually hard glass. They're tempered glass, and then this glass actually slides forward. So that's pretty cool. And then there's a screen behind it as well. And then just like the stock soft top, you don't lose the Sunrider feature. So that top will actually fold back as well. So rear goes up just like a hardtop would, and it has struts. So I have the CO2 tank here, I haven't used it yet. I got the fire extinguisher with a bar tack Velcro mount around the roll bar here. So that's pretty cool. That there in the tan bag is the Smittyville trail shade that some of you may have seen from the car shows that I've been posting about. This Craftsman box, it's pretty cool. I actually won it at a Christmas party, and so I keep all the trail tools that I need in there. Actually in the middle of installing a double din radio. So we got the Kenwood right here. Had some trouble mounting it up, so that's kind of on the back burner for the moment. So I don't have anything in the dash right now, as you can see by the hole there. Under here, just keep some extra tools. Sometimes I'll throw in some recovery gear, whatever it may be. This table, it's pretty cool. Made it myself, made the stickers myself. Besides these bars, they're just like aluminum pieces. Got them at Lowe's as one like full bar and cut it up and trimmed it up to fit. And then so it actually just folds up and it magnetizes it to itself. So that's pretty neat, useful while camping and stuff. This tire carrier, it's pretty neat. That's the Poison Spider tub mounted tire carrier. So I've got 2 rotor packs on there. Those bolts right here, there's for a high lift to go across. And then this is an off-road only license plate and brake light. So that's pretty neat. Pretty bright and keeps it road legal as well. The tail lights, they're just some cheap trailer lights. From what I heard, because I didn't do the install, they were a pain to install, and they're never come back out. So, but yeah, they do the job. They're plenty bright. Back here, we have the Evo frame recovery pieces. So they basically just slide in the frame there, you bolt it in, and you're good to go. So pretty easy recovery point there. And then also have the quick fist mounts, so I could put a shovel or an axe or really anything right there. They're pretty neat. That's also how I bolted or mounted the CO2 tank. That's using quick fist as well. And then over on this side, kind of same deal going on. Curry and rock. So that's pretty neat. And then I have 2 rock lights underneath each thing here. I don't know how you can see that, but there's one there. But I have 2 underneath the side between the tires. One in the bumper on this side, one on the other side, and then same for the rear. So I got 8 total. I'm probably gonna do one under the hood for an under hood light, because I've been needing that. So might do that eventually. And then up top here on the hood is a Poison Spider hood louver. I think it's great. Lets out a lot of heat. Sitting at the stoplight, you can see the heat coming out of it. So I think that works pretty well. All the lighting here in the front is X-Bright. They're plenty bright, and they're not expensive as like the Rigids and that type of stuff. Also over here I have the Rugged Ridge handle inserts. I just got those just recently. I think they can clean up the look quite a bit compared to just that indentation that's normally there. You can find them just about anywhere, but I got them for all 5 door handles. So that's that. Now moving inside, so I just got the rock hard 4x4 sport cage, at least the front half of it put in. I was able to retain the trim here. Obviously I had to notch out pretty good size section, but it cleans it up quite a bit. I don't have Bluetooth at this time with the doubled in radio. I will though, so I'll probably mount that up here, probably in like that location or something. I'm not quite sure yet. That's the CB radio, just a Cobra 19DX 5. It works pretty good for close range. Yeah, that's really all I need it for. I don't need it for long distance. Let's see, I don't have any more carpet, so it's just bare under there. I need the monster in it. That's something that's on my list, just to help clean it up quite a bit. So up top here I have, well, one in S-Pod. It's a 6 switch, so I got a couple lights on there. It's kind of hard to see with the sun right now. And then I have front and rear lockers and the compressor there on the end. Pretty neat little setup. It's convenient, it's clean. One wire to the battery, so it cleans up wiring quite a bit. And then underneath that is the Previo front and rear camera system. So I had to order a new camera because the old one cut out. But the front camera is amazing. It's 1080p. You put a little SD card in there, and it'll actually like record your trail riding and stuff like that. Another upgrade. Let's see, the LED lights in the interior. So I got them from superbrightled.com. Very, very cheap upgrade, and you can definitely see a whole lot more compared to what the stock halogen units were. So nothing really fancy back here in the rear. I pulled the seat covers that were back here because they got really nasty. So we have some new ones coming sometime this week or next week. That's the stock radio over there. And then the front seat covers, I actually think they're Smittybilts. There's no tag or anything on them, but that's kind of what I'm guessing just by looking at them. They're decent. They're neoprene. They absorb water though, so not really ideal. We got wet this past weekend when we had the doors off and the top off, and we got rained on. Found out they hold on to water quite well. But yeah, other than that, I mean, they're comfortable. They look decent, and for the money, they're not bad at all. And they even have the pocket in the back, so that's a huge plus. And then again, no carpet back here at all. You can see how it needs to be touched up. Underneath, I have a first aid kit on this side as well as the other side. I try to keep them both stocked with the basics. You never know what can happen, you know, even just riding around every day. So try to keep that stocked. Got some grab handles here because, you know, it's hard to get into the rear seat. And yeah, so that's that. You can see the header bars just going across there just to help support the soft top, because it is a frameless soft top. There's actually no zippers on it either, which is super awesome. Basically, it velcros here, and then you can take it off on this side and on like right here, all along there, just like the old Jeeps do. And then you just slide off the window. And then this here, it's just a plastic cover for the gas tank, and I mean, it works well. It looks good. Alright, now, so underneath it, I still have the stock skid plate. It's notorious to catch fires and stuff like that. I don't really get to tall grass, so I feel it's better than nothing. This is the Evo HD crossmember section for the transmission. My old one was all dented up. This is the MBRP high clearance exhaust. You can see it goes all the way back. Up over the axle, very, very high, or to the floor. Got the Poison Spider evap skid there, Rubicon Express gas tank skid over there. Got the Rubicon transfer case, 241 OR, Adams drive shafts front and rear. Also have an oil pan skid plate up there. I think that's Poison Spider as well. I'm not really going to crawl over there right now. But yeah, so got that skidded as well. So one other thing that's been done back here is they moved the brake lines from outside of the frame rail to on the inside there. So it's on the other side, all up in there. So that's what's going on there. Also have limiting straps, which is pretty neat. It helps, you know, prevent you from overextending your axles and dropping the coils. Just have a little receiver. I don't do a whole lot of towing or anything like that, but I do put a hitch hauler on there when we go to the trail sometimes, just to carry the cooler and some of the bigger items that can be outside. Also have the JCR front stinger bumper here. I did have somebody ask me about it and I couldn't find it again, but it's pretty neat. Got the D-ring mounts, light cutouts, Smittybilt thimble here, and then Poison Spider Haas Fairlead with the Warren 9.5 CTI winch with synthetic cable. This here is the intercooler for the power steering for the Hydro Assist. Alright, so that's it. So just let me know if you have any questions about anything. I'm happy to answer them. I'm sure I overlooked a few things. Just let me know.